So, remember how I was saying, like, we need to stop kicking tires and work on our projects that we've let sit around and be abandoned? Sup guys, Kai with TK Speed Shop. And look, so you can only know what that means. Everyone else is doing it. I got a box. We gon' Terpsky shoot this. So let me give you the rundown before we shoot this real quick. Short, simple video. We're gonna test and see what happens. I have sanded down this entire car, okay? I also did small body work with Bondo and everything, and we've sanded it down and got it as smooth and straight as possible that I can do it. Is it perfect? No, not in the slightest. But that's okay because we're getting one step closer. So let's reveal the idea. This is gonna be the dirt Reynolds or the black Reynolds or whatever, because we're shooting it with flat black. I want to make a fun, rowdy little beat box project vehicle. When I bought this vehicle almost a decade ago, I wanted to restore this. Well, look where restoring has gotten me. It's gotten it sitting here looking discombobulated and stuff. So, we gonna shoot it. Now, again, not a professional body guy, not a professional painter, none of that stuff. We sanded it, we blocked it, we did the body work, we tacked it, we wax and grease removal, as you can clearly see. It's ready to go. So, let me set you up and we gonna go. All right, so I've been shaking the ever-loving crap out of this for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I also pre-soaked all these cans that I got in hot water so they're warm. Now, I've never used one of these before. So, as always, let's do a little test script. How big is the pattern? So just like you would be painting anything, you never want to start directly on the body panel. So instead of us starting like right here, we're gonna start like right here and kind of like fan into it. You get me? Just fan into it. So I'm gonna start at the top. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. All right, 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh man. We want to do 50% cover. Okay. Just like you would be painting the car, 50% cover. Okay. I see a little spot right there. I missed. Will this pop up through the Bondo? I don't know. That's the great part about this. Treat it just like you would treat a gun. You want to do 50% overlaps. So, I don't know how I hit this one. Maybe I'll... Maybe that'll work. God dog, man, this is... I could definitely... It's probably gonna take 2 coats. You can definitely see where my body work's been. Let's continue. That's awesome. Did I mention I'm not a body person? That works. It's door jambs. You're not going to see door jambs anyway. Of course, we gotta. Can't get caught slacking in our jams, guys. Still a good bit left in this can. Interesting. Whoopsie. Interesting. The paint fumes, they do something to me. This can's about god dang. Good thing I got a couple more. Look at that amazing body work. Just like it never existed. I'm having way too much fun. I'm gonna bring you back when I do the first coat. Be sure to have plenty of ventilation when you're doing this, by the way, because yeah, I'm geeked. No, I'm not. Let me quit playing. Anyway, this is after one coat, and it's already starting to dry. I can definitely see where I've done the body work at. You can definitely see it, but that's okay. And you see the little lines right here. I didn't really get my overlap too good in the back there, but I even brought out the budget-friendly chair and hit the top of it too. All of this stuff's gonna flatten out. So, like, some of it's already starting to flatten out. Is it perfect? Nada. But it's a step. Now, just doing that, I went through 2 cans. So what I'm thinking is, because I got Amazon scammed or UPS scammed or whoever delivered my package through my box. So I got shorted a can because the lid and stuff broke. I'm not happy about that. Sidetrack. I can take those 2 other cans and I can do the rest of this. Again, we don't have doors and stuff on it. We have to figure all that stuff out later on, but I've already hit my seams and stuff. And we did all that without touching the firewall. We're gonna leave the firewall that Buccaneer red. I gotta have something sentimental going back to the original. Anywho, this looks amazing. I'm gonna let this kind of percolate a little bit more. And then I'm gonna come back with the second coat and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It took 4 cans to do 2 coats. One kind of medium coat, and then the second coat was a little bit heavier. So now we're in the drying stage. And it is extremely foggy in here. Again, this is the flat. So far, so good. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna let this just sit overnight. Now, depending on how it looks when it dries, our main concerns are the spots that we did body work on. If they require another coat, because you know it's gonna soak into that, then we got 1 more can to make that work. If we come in here tomorrow and it's like ready to go, I guess we got an extra can for later on projects, huh? Nonetheless, so far, I'm actually quite impressed. I've never done this before. There's people like Casey Customs that's done this. There's a couple of people that I've seen on YouTube do this. And I wanted to try it myself, I'm not gonna lie. And your options may be just black and white, flat or gloss, but I mean, hey, what can a guy ask for, you know? Black Reynolds is gonna be mint. See you in the morning. Morning, guys. We're back at it again. I was gonna bring you guys. I don't know, guys, like the transition from the Buccaneer Red to like the satin to like the flat, I'm really digging it. It'll be a good conversational piece. Man, you know what? Let's go up top. Let's see how it looks from up top. Oh, man. Guys, I swear to God, I'm getting emotional. I'm not even gonna lie. Man. Oh my God, guys, please go out and finish your projects. Anything. We used the cans. We did so much sanding, so much bondoing, so much. Now I gotta get some doors. Now I gotta get fenders. Now I have to put this back together. Last night I was reading on the forum, so if you know anything about this, please comment down below when using Rustoleum paint. I was reading the forum. Shout out to Gary, man. He kind of initiated that with me. I knew that there was like a weird window time, but I didn't know that there was a weird window time. Some guys have issues with chemicals or anything on Rustoleum paint. So they recommend at least a month of cure time, because something about degassing and stuff that I really don't know, but I've seen it so many times that I'm just gonna take heed. So I'm not gonna put any clear or anything on this for an entire month. We're gonna come back. I'm not even gonna touch the body. I'm just gonna, if dust falls on it, we'll just blow it off, but I'm pretty sure it's dry to touch. Yeah, it's dry to touch. I'll touch the jams, hell. You ain't gonna see those. Man, I'm speechless. I gotta fix that light. Guys, I'm I'm absolutely speechless. I highly, guys, highly recommend. Get out there and do something. You can achieve great results, man. You don't need this high dollar compressor or any of this crap, man. Just get out there and do something. This literally cost me $80. I shot this car with turbo cans for $80. Literally. And it's completely changed the look, my emotions, and all. Now we gotta do something about the wheels. Now I gotta get freaking doors, fenders. Now I gotta get it going. Guys, these turbo cans are legit. I had to give my story, and I recommend it. 12 out of 10. We are no longer in the jack stand merchant phase, even though this car never really was on jack stands. It behaved like it was on jack stands. So I want to give a huge shout out to you guys. I love you. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you guys. I say that because I mean it. I use YouTube as a platform to help give my story, what I got going on, and maybe I can motivate you in the process, because y'all motivate me. I wouldn't have got here, guys, because this car, like I said, it's almost been a decade. And to see it like this now, and this was only a week's worth of work. I did body work and stuff off camera because we've been waiting for stuff to come in. And I just shot in the dark, pow, you know? Don't forget to subscribe. Like it if you like the content. Ring the notification bell, guys. It's happening. Black Rentals is happening. We're gonna make a super dirt ratty Trans Am 77, but it's gonna be Black Rentals because it's flat black. We gotta get decals. Even though that's not important right now, we gotta get decals. We're gonna let this flash for like a month. We're not gonna touch it. We gotta get drivetrain. I already got the drivetrain, but you're just gonna have to see that in the next video, and it's gonna be a short video. See you later.